Hey guys, Luma here, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. I do a lot of retro gaming as well as medieval inspired content for The Sims 4, and that kind of got me thinking, why not combine the two? So we're starting a let's play of one of, if not the most unique spin-offs in the Sims franchise, The Sims Medieval. It'll be a bit of a new experience for me personally. When this game was originally released, I had an ancient beast of a computer and the game ran pretty poorly to the point where I couldn't even enjoy it. So I'm actually really excited to explore this world of medieval whimsy that we really haven't gotten to see before or since in the Sims universe. And while most of the spin-offs are story-based, you usually only get to control one sim while interacting with the world around them. Here, we're going to get to play out the story with a variety of heroes or even villains, leaving way more room for the player to do as they please while still trying to manage having a successful kingdom. If you want to play along with me or check it out for yourself, the game is available on the EA App Store with the Pirates and Noble DLC included. So, real quick before we get too into anything, you will notice that I do have my words a little bit cut off here. It's because you need to play the game in Windows mode in order for it to capture correctly. With The Sims 3 and Sims Medieval, I guess they put a filter on the game that doesn't show up when screen recording or when capturing the game footage. So this was my solution that was the least intensive, was just to put it in Windows mode. So it's gonna look a little odd sometimes when it comes to text. Hopefully it's not too bad for you guys, but we're going to get two options when we start the game. We're going to have the ambition that comes with the base game called New Beginnings. There is one called Peacemaker for the Pirates and Nobles DLC. But since I've never really played this game past just seeing if it'll run, we're going to start with what we're meant to start with, which is New Beginnings. Everyone has to begin somewhere, and the first ambition of any monarch is to populate their kingdom. A kingdom full of buildings and sims is just what a budding ruler needs. And I think I'm going to go ahead and go with the already done throne room. I don't think I want to spend too much time building. It's not really something that's important to me in this game. I really just want to get through the story, to be honest. And one of the first things we're going to need to do is go ahead and create a monarch. You can select from one of these pre-made ones, but I would rather create my own, and I actually already have. She is right here. Gorgeous, gorgeous girl. Her name is Lady Amelia Steak. It was kind of meant to be a little pun on Amy Steak, a mistake. So we went ahead and went with that. There's not a whole lot of outfits that you can pick from, but there's definitely more than I thought there would be in a game like this. And she does have the traits. I wanted to play as more of a good ruler for this playthrough, just since I've never played the game in its entirety. So she is good. Good Sims go out of their way to help friends and family in need and are charitable with their money and frequently comfort those around them. She is also friendly. Friendly Sims love being around friends and are great at making and keeping friendships. And then you have to choose a fatal flaw, which is a little interesting in this game. Drunkards. Drunkards have a love-hate relationship with various intoxicating beverages. They love to drink often and in large amounts, but really hate life when they wake up the next morning. Another thing you guys may notice is that my cursor is not showing up for you where it actually is in my game. It's just a side effect of having it in windowed mode. But over here we can select the quest, and the first quest we have is First Steps. It is actually a timed quest, and you can see the little icon for it there, but this is basically the tutorial to the game. First Steps. The dust has finally settled on the construction of a grand throne room. The seeds of a glorious new kingdom have been planted, and soon a civilization would grow and cover the land for miles in all directions. The only thing Tyria needed now was a ruler, someone wise and powerful who could unite people under the kingdom's cause. Okay, so here you can see the money and the experience, as well as the renown you're going to get. I'm not entirely sure what renown is for. It looks like we'll gain knowledge from this. Knowledge represents the general education level of the populace, encompassing comprehension and scholarly pursuits in diverse areas like medicine, lore, and mathematics. So the party requirements, you need to bring your monarch only, which makes sense, it's the only hero we have. Building a kingdom from the ground up was no simple task. Whoever took on this incredible mission would need to secure resources, hire a staff, control the burgeoning populace, and beat back the criminal element. My throne room is finally complete. The builders have been working hard and the fruits of their labor are evident. I should prepare to meet with Buildmaster Shay. A quick jaunt upstairs to the mirror should suffice. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our way upstairs. Looks like the mirror is here. Go ahead and gussy up. You kind of get this dollhouse view for the buildings, which I think is very interesting. I quite like that. You can't actually build, like I said, you can go ahead and change what's inside. And quickly here, we are going to buy a bird just because you are going to often need it with the Pirates and Nobles DLC, which I did not know and I was struggling so hard to figure it out. And you can also see your tasks over here on the left-hand side, so go see up in the mirror. Perfect. Now I'm a little more focused. Staying focused will make it easier for me to complete any journeys in which I may find myself. Speaking of which, I should seek out Buildmaster Shay of the Builders Guild, a powerful pillar of the community, and discuss the future of Tyria. Okay, so let's go ahead and discuss the castle. Also, a really nice thing this game does is makes it so you can click on any sim anywhere in the world that you need to be talking to and just quickly select the option, which is nice instead of wandering around looking for them, because the world becomes quite expansive at some point and you are not going to be able to find people sometimes. Even nicer is you can actually do it in here, so you can turn on sim marker in the relationship tab and it will just make it so you can quickly find people. I think that's one of the most beautiful quality of life features I've ever seen from The Sims. The throne room's all done, milady. We'll need more resources to begin the next building in the kingdom. Wood, stone, and supplies will cover it. I do enjoy getting my hands dirty once in a while for the betterment of my kingdom. I should make my way to the forest and collect the necessary wood. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and make our way over to the forest. You guys will get to see a little bit of the world. You also got to see a little bit of the castle. Also, we'll get random visitors while, like, the castle is open for the day, which is super awesome. Oh my goodness, Guildsman Trudy. Oh, she must be like nefarious or something. Quite a spooky lady. There is also going to be plants that you're going to want to discover in the world. Some of them you'll not be able to discover with your monarch, which is where like having multiple heroes comes in, is you're going to need several heroes to accomplish everything, which I think is so cool. Like even fishing over here, you can see a fishing spot. And she is able to fish. Right now she has like an average chance. If she has a good chance, it'll be green. If she has a bad chance, it'll be like red, which I think is super cool. It kind of gives you a good idea of what you're about to get into and gives a little bit of a luck-based system to the game. So like even if you played this again like a second time, it wouldn't necessarily be the exact same playthrough. Awesome. So we have made our way through. I'm going to go ahead and take a minute just for myself to discover and pick the flowers that are going to be here. They can actually be a source of food. And it's just a nice thing to have for your other heroes. The monarch, of course, has a servant that will take care of them, but it is kind of nice to just have them available for your other characters to go ahead and easily grab, because it will not be that way for your other characters. Oh, and it's actually a part of the quest here, so I was already just ahead of the game here. There are all kinds of plants one can pick across the kingdom. I believe wizards and physicians and spies use plants to make these medicines and potions. Well, well, a victim has come to visit my forest. You better hand over your money if you know what's good for you. A bandit dares to threaten the queen? My trusty sword can bring this brigand to justice. And I have to double check. Does she actually have it equipped? Okay, she does. This is like one of my favorite things in this game, honestly, is the fact that you can just fight people. Think you can beat me? We'll see about that. And then if you click on them, you actually have the opportunity to genuinely attack them with like a hilt smash or whatever. You'll learn more moves as you like gain experience for your levels. You can find your level over here, and you can also learn like what you're able to do at your level, which is kind of nice in case you forget. Go ahead and do another hilt smash. I believe the hilt smash takes up your stamina, if I'm not mistaken, like a decent chunk of it, but you can see we're already kind of kicking this person's butt, and then you're not able to spam it because it has like a little bit of a cooldown. Available in 3 minutes. Rip. Good luck, girl. Oh, you guys, I think it meant like sim minutes because I was able to do it again. I'm gonna double check. It said like 8 minutes, 5 minutes. Yeah, okay, so it is based on the sim times. I thought it meant like real life minutes. I was like, that's a long time. Bandits could really become a problem in Tyria, but a knight or spy could curb that. Now I can collect wood in peace. Heck yeah. Okay, so we're gonna want to go ahead and click on the forest and just go collect some wood. There was always adventure waiting to be found in the forest. The wood was collected and the kingdom would soon prosper from it. That's a rabbit hole kind of thing to do, but honestly, the little text adventures that it'll sometimes send you on are fun. And of course, in Sims fashion, you get chance cards, so sometimes going to do things can work out really great or really poorly for you, which I quite like. This wood will be perfect for the kingdom's next building spot. The builders will also need stone. I can mine some in the cave by the graveyard. My lady, can I have a word, please? It's about my work here. Yes, you can totally have a word here. Let's go ahead and discuss grave digging. Oh, she's mad. Not the dead Sims on the ground. Oh, they're not dead. Can I ask you about your health? Well, milady, I was just wondering if you would consider building a church here in the kingdom. It seems unceremonious to bury these people without a proper rite from a Jacobin or Peteran priest. Thank you, milady. An interesting proposition. There are many things to consider when I choose what to build next. On that note, we need that stone. Okay, so we definitely need to make our way in there, and you can already see that our fatal flaw is starting to bother our sim. She's really needing a drink, and she's also fatigued from combat, which is a bit of a shame, but I'm gonna go ahead and just send her in here. And this is actually not a sim you can talk to. They are dead. Even though it let me click on them, it's not happening. Lady Amelia collected stones while venturing deep into the endless network of tunnels. Eventually, she climbed down a sheer drop into a dark abyss. At the bottom, Lady Amelia reached an underground lake. She stumbled over a small chest sitting in a puddle. What should Lady Amelia do? Let's go ahead and risk opening the mysterious chest. Amelia opened the lid and found a small bounty of wet coins inside. It paid to be adventurous. Heck yeah. Oh my goodness. What outfit are you in? Are you in your little combat outfit? That's so cute. I just realized that. That should be enough stone for the builder. I should stop by the village shop next, as I may need some supplies. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the village shop here. I think the village shop one is the one I've experienced the most chance cards in my personal experience, but I've also only gotten like 3 hours into this game at most, so we'll see what continues to develop here. The village shop sells plenty of things: ingredients for cooking, armor, weapons, and many other useful items, plus the stock is always changing. As queen, I can use the gold simoles. They're called simoles in this? I just realized that are added to my funds each day from taxes, or I can collect and sell goods. This is where those flowers kind of come in handy, so let's go ahead and make our way to the village shop. Oh, a svelte lady approached Lady Amelia, then bowed. I have heard word of your arrival, and in your honor have prepared 2 gifts to help as you build your kingdom. However, I shall only give you one of them. The gift you receive depends on your answer to this question. What virtue would you rather bring to Tyria? Ooh, safety. As I build my kingdom, I will value the safety of my people over our offensive strength. My people are my heart. Power. The fierce strength of a kingdom is an utmost importance. A kingdom with no power is no kingdom at all. I'm gonna go with power. I feel like power is the best defense. The lady nodded. Very good, your highness. You are wise indeed. Then I present you with the gift of authority, the monarch's blade of strength. It is not the best sword, but let it symbolize your goals as you build Tyria into a great bustling kingdom. And fortunately, we didn't need to buy anything. It looks like we can go ahead and just make our way right over to check safety. Queen, help, please. I'm on my way. There's a man in the town square. He pushed me into the mud and called me names. This can't happen in Tyria. A bully in my kingdom? I don't think so. Also, the sword we got while we were on our little trip there was actually a better sword, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with that. Let's go ahead and check out what this bully is doing. That must be him. I will not accept bullying in Tyria. Some time in the stocks will teach this bully to think before he acts. I like that we can just like bully our sims, basically. Oh no, this child is hungry. Franklin. The constable is on his way to arrest Bradford. What? I was just messing around. Hey. It's good to be queen. Everyone has their own way of going about these problems, though. I wonder how the wizard or physician would have handled that bully. Now, to shame the bully, that'll make him think twice before messing with my townspeople. So we can go ahead and throw a tomato at him. I love that. There is also a pit monster here. We can go ahead and jump into the pit. I'll do it for funsies, because, like, why not? Here you go, take that. Oh, and she's gonna feed the beast. Nice, look at that. Is it gonna eat her? No, it didn't. Okay, I'm gonna jump into the pit. Maybe now that she's fed it, we'll have better luck in here. Oh my goodness, she just leapt right in. You have completed Leap of Faith for 5 points towards your Watcher achievement. Leap of Faith, take a trip down Judgment Pit Lane. Oh my goodness, look at the little hearts coming out of it. Oh my goodness, Goody, why are you crying? Did we perish in here? Goody, don't cry for us. Scallywag Darren, you better not start crying too. Oh, everybody's coming to watch. Hello. This town crier, wherever they are, is loud. Oh, she's climbing out. Did she make it? Yeah, good job, girl. A victorious. The thrill of victory is always a welcome addition to a sim's mood. Nice. So she did go ahead and beat them. Meeting someone new and hitting it off well enough to call them a friend is spiffy. Wait, we befriended that thing? Where is it? I guess you can't see if you befriended it or not. Milady, thank you for responding to my plea for help. For your great kindness, I pledge to be your loyal servant from this day forward. I will await you in the throne room. So we finally have our servant who can make us some food, because honestly, we're pretty hungry. We only have 2 needs in this game, and they're pretty abysmal already. I, a traveling merchant, bring many luscious and succulent goods for your perusal. Please approach me for the most consumerate service of my trade. Not to risk modest discourse, but the sign of a practiced bard is not only the melodious poetry of his musical compositions, but also stalwart physique from his commitment to his craft. What are you on? Anyways, I need my servant to go ahead and make me some food, and then I'm also going to go ahead and buy her the few things that she actually needs. Oh, I actually really struggled to find this, so I found it in the domestic tab under professional, but what I wanted was the aviary here. There's actually 2 of them. There's a pirate one and one that looks a little more polished. Of course, we're gonna go for the more polished one, but man, that was actually really difficult to find. Let's go ahead and purchase a bird while we wait, but you'll actually need this bird to go ahead and attack people sometimes, which is pretty cool. And then we can go ahead and make a choice. I will entice minstrel Eric, the rugged handsome bard. I will woo trader Amanda, the beautiful and elegant merchant. I'm gonna go for the merchant just because I don't want to risk getting pregnant in this game. We need to go ahead and just get to know her, so let's just go ahead and chat with her until we can give her a flower. Oh, and she's agnostic. Oh, this guy is bowing to us? I didn't realize that Sims did that. That's so cute. Oh, and we can finally give her a flower. Good. I definitely need to give her a flower. We did eat, but we do need to take care of the fact that we need a drink, and she's so tired. Why, thank you. I have traded many flowers in my lifetime, but none as beautiful as this. You are a most kind and most enticing queen. Ah, the early blossoms of love. I can't wait to see the other beautiful travelers that will come to Tyria. Perhaps I could even start a family with one of them. But for now, I should deliver the resources to build Master Shay. These look great, Your Grace. Give me some time to take inventory, and I'll make sure we have enough resources for the next building you wish for. Looks like I have some time to myself. I can get to know my townspeople, explore my kingdom, or just relax. Or, being queen, I can tackle my many daily responsibilities. In fact, at any time during a quest, I can take a break from the quest tasks and do whatever I want. There are no consequences as long as my focus is high, unless I spend the entire day ignoring my quest. So her focus bar is here. I'm not entirely sure what happens if you don't do it, but I am going to go ahead and let her take care of herself because she is struggling. Responsibilities are key to my rule. Performing them will keep me focused, and staying focused means I get more critical resources to build my kingdom. I needed an advisor to help keep my responsibilities in order. I'll write a letter of hire and send it off immediately. Okay, so let's go ahead, wake up, make our way downstairs. I don't think she needs to sleep the entire night. Like, is that really important here? Come on. And you can actually see her daily tasks here. So she wants to read the war crimes docket. Many war criminals are being tried in the courts. My advisor has thoughtfully provided me a docket summarizing the various guilty verdicts, and then we have to write 2 new laws. Kingdoms need rules, and new laws can remind people that a little bit of order can be a very good thing. I think those are both pretty easy, honestly, though not very entertaining, 'cause she's mostly going to sit here. Sending this off at the messenger post will guarantee me an advisor in no time, and I am going to work on her task because her focus is actually pretty freaking low. We've finished that. We're going to go ahead and send off the letter for hire. I'm not entirely sure how to read the war crimes docket, so I'm going to have to figure that out. I may have to Google it. There's like oftentimes things I just simply cannot figure out. Oh, it's in your inventory. Perfect. Okay, so we can just read that casually. Oh, and there's little birds inside that deliver the mail. That's so cute. I love the like commitment to making it feel as medieval but still Sims at the same time. I expect my new advisor should show up soon. Once he arrives, I will ask him for his piece of advice for the kingdom. This particularly unsocial guildsman was judged guilty of a heinous war crime of which they were accused. I take great pleasure in signing this arrest warrant. Oh my goodness. Now, normally, once we finish these little tasks on the side, we could just go ahead and do other things. But since this is a tutorial, I kind of do just want to work through it. But lady, to be honest, this throne room is a bit lacking. You need to furnish it better if you're going to impress any foreign leaders or professionals. You'll need some moles to purchase items, so I'm adding to your fund. Usually, you will make some moles each day from taxes or by selling the resources that you collect. Go ahead and sign the royal arrest warrant for this guy, and then I'm going to go through and make this throne room just a little more awesome. Okay, I think I just made the throne look a little bit nicer, but we are running out of money, so I'm gonna leave it be. Much better, milady. I would even suggest an official proclamation that the throne room is open to diplomats from foreign lands. We'll go finish our quest really quick. So Monarch, let's go ahead and send to the stocks for this guy since we put out an arrest warrant. I guess we actually have to go arrest him anyways ourselves, which seems interesting. You think that like a knight would do it for us or something. The constable is on his way to arrest Marjorie. Oh my goodness, I love that. That's so fun. And I also learned you can draw water from the well. This is not just a decoration. Oh, the little kid can wish too. That is so cute. Oh, look at him go. Take that, Marjorie. Oh, I hope we get some good luck on this wish. Good luck, girl. Oh, it doesn't seem like she did. Lady Amelia's wish fell on deaf ears and was not granted. No, my wish. Let's declare the throne room open. That's one way of doing it. It's not a bad idea to consider opening more relations with our neighboring nations. I should take a peek at the tactical map before I continue to expand my own kingdom. And that is something that's a little rough sometimes. So let's go ahead and view our political situation. If you all don't get out of my way, all of these people in my way while I'm trying to do my quest here. Move it. You know what? I'm gonna send you to the pit for being in my way. Get out of my way. Guildsman Trudy, you're a pest. Be gone. Exactly. If y'all don't let me view this political situation, the stocks are about to be very full. Tyria, this is your kingdom, the seat of a burgeoning empire destined for greatness. Or not. It's all up to you. You control the course of your kingdom's rise to greatness or fall from grace. You are the author of your kingdom's story, be it an epic tale, tearful tragedy, or lively comedy. Anything is possible. Very nice. So we have Tredony. For many generations, Tredony has been a central hub of commerce and trade for the region. The first pupils of the famed institute did the math and discovered that it was far more profitable to buy and sell goods than actually produce them. Oh, and you can see like what imports you can get from them. And the benefits are Tredony's traders provide several food and drink recipes, unlock the Banker's Ale, Tredonian gem wine, and fine loaf. We do like a good drink here. Let's go ahead and learn about Crafthold. What a name. The antithesis of Tredony, the people of Crafthold are the makers and doers of the world. Their determination is grounded in their belief that the hard work equals success, and that a sim, no matter how poor, can always pull himself up by his bootstraps. Looks like you get a lot of resources that are, honestly, I don't know if they're more interesting. We'll have to see as time goes on. I don't think we'll be able to establish trade with them right away. Crafthold provides recipes they've concocted over the years. Ooh, okay, I do think I like the Tredony better at this point. Oh, wait, what are you doing out of the stocks? I sent you to the stocks. As Tyria expands, so will the number of territories I can explore. Speaking of expanding, I wonder if Buildmaster Shay has finished taking inventory of the resources. Oh, there's a sword fight to watch? I don't want to talk to the Buildmaster. Let's go watch the sword fight. Respond to question. Oh gosh, my peasants are obnoxious. Oh my goodness! They're just fighting in my throne room and everything? Scallywag Darren, you turd. Oh, and he lost. Haha, Scallywag. There are enough resources here, and the builders are all ready. Only one question remains, milady. What will you build, Highness? Do we get to choose what we want to build at this point? It looks like we do, and there's actually quite a few options available around here. So we could do like a smithy. We could do a market. I don't know if I want to do a market necessarily. We could do a tavern. I kind of want to do a tavern just because she's a drunkard, but I will go ahead and go with the barracks. Oh, this is the randomized sim they gave us, and I actually quite like her. I think I might just change her outfit, honestly. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a way better outfit. And then I think we get to choose her traits as well. Let's go ahead and make her fatal flaw bloodthirsty. Watch out, bloodthirsty sims are always looking for a fight and will never back down from a challenge. She is a knight, so I think I am going to go ahead and go with chivalrous. Chivalrous sims are kind, courteous, and loyally adhere to the noble idea of courtly love. And then we'll go ahead and make her adventurous as well. Adventurous sims are thrill seekers and love to go on expeditions. The more dangerous, the better. Then, of course, we gotta make her an absolute beefcake. Heck yeah, let's go, girl. And I'm gonna save her because I quite like her. All right, and with that, I am gonna go ahead and end this part here. I think doing one quest at a time is probably going to be our best bet because I know they can be a little bit on the longer side, and I don't know how much time you guys have to like actually sit down and watch this. But I do want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to catch you in the next one.